Welcome to a P2's guide to the underserved clinic at the Women's Shelter. We invite you to join us as we go through a typical patient interaction at the Women's Shelter. As each experience is unique and truly one of a kind, we cannot demonstrate exactly what will happen during your experience, but our goal is to prepare you for what will usually happen at the clinic. Upon your arrival at the clinic, you should introduce yourself to the P4 student you will be working with, the attending physician, and any other volunteers that you will be working with. One of the volunteers at the clinic will unlock a drawer with medications available for use at the clinic. Take the time to check out what medications are in the drawer prior to the start of clinic. A medical student will bring the patient into the clinic and introduce her to the physician. The student will have a box with them containing the patient's current or past prescriptions or over-the-counter medications. You should retrieve this box from the medical student. After a brief introduction, the medical student will present the patient's chief complaint and other findings to the attending physician. During this time, you should be multitasking. It is important that you're not only listening to the patient case, but that you are also going through the box of medications provided to you by the medical student. You should be checking for any drug interactions or relation to the patient's current medical problem. Next, the physician will complete her own review of the patient's systems and, if necessary, a physical exam. The physician may want to prescribe a medication for the patient. This is when it is important for you to remember what medications are available at the clinic. For example, the physician might ask you what NSAIDs are available. It will be much easier for you to answer her if you're familiar with the medication drawer. Once the physician has written the prescription, the P4 student will fill out the label for the medication. You can help the P4 student by counting out the correct number of pills for the prescription. After the prescription is ready for dispensing, the P4 student will counsel the patient on the medication. Please feel free to add any important points to the P4 student's counseling after you have gotten their permission. This concludes our video guide to the underserved clinic at the Women's Shelter. For more information on the Women's Shelter, go to their website at www.wcspittsburgh.org.